Hello.
Hello.
Happy Monday.
Hello. I cleared out a lot of plants. A lot. You can't really tell in this one, but I took a ton out.
Yeah, it doesn't look like you did anything to the 40.
It doesn't, but I really did. I took a ton out of it. And then I took out a huge stand of crypts on this one. I still took a ton out of this side. You can't even tell, but these are all the plants I have to take to my local club. It's one of these big co-op bags. And I have like just wads of grips and just that one is not closed. Boy, that was wet and cold. That was not pleasant. Ugh.
Yeah, when I packed up the plants to bring to the clash, I put them in Ziplocs, and I didn't realize the orientation of the suitcase, and they were pretty leaky. I didn't have anything in there to get ruined by it, no, other than the wedding suit, but it was in a bag at least, so I didn't get wet.
That's good.
But yeah, the Ziplocs are not watertight.
They are not, which is why you should definitely not put fish in them. But I smell a little bit like an aquarium. That's just gonna have to be.
That's fine. You're going to a club meeting.
I'm going to a club meeting. So
if I win, I'd probably have duckweed on my arms or something too.
I know. I never have duckweed. I'm not good at growing duckweed. I mean, I just don't have that skill.
So. Yeah, there's a real art to it, you know.
I know. I'm not any good at it.
The trick is to take off your lids and
just but I have had no lids before, and I still couldn't grow it.
Huh.
And even in my pond, I'm not good at growing it.
I've noticed that rainbow fish, at least, like to chomp on it. And of course, if you've got goldfish in the pond, they would devour it.
It's true, but even in my non-goldfish ponds, like, because I got some duckweed in there, and I'm like, well, we'll see what happens. And didn't proliferate in my Medaka ponds. So I just think I can't grow it.
Yeah. Mike says you need to figure your life out, Kelly.
Figure my life out. Just figure it out.
We can't advise on duckweed. I mean, I kind of can, but I don't know the trick to it other than just acquire duckweed and then it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I can grow hair algae.
Yeah, me too.
Good at that. Staghorn algae, I can grow that. Not lately, but like I have.
I can grow the hell out of claudophora too.
I haven't really had that one in quite a while, but I have grown it before.
Yeah, I don't like that one. That one.
Black beard algae, have not had that in years. I used to be really good at it. I've lost the trick. So
let's see. Fish Tank Barn. Mike says I've had in Boona cichlids eat duckweed before. It's hit and miss though.
Yeah.
I just think if they see it and they're hungry enough, they'll snack on it. Maybe some fish will.
I know goldfish. I know goldfish will eat it. And
goldfish will eat it readily if you want to get rid of duckweed. We babysat goldfish for a month, and I just dumped duckweed in there, and it would disappear.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they eat goldfish. Maybe they eat the duckweed. I don't know.
They probably eat duckweed too.
Well, they probably do.
Goldfish. They probably eat their own goldfish.
They eat whatever. They're goldfish.
Yeah, whatever fits in their mouth.
Yeah. Speaking of, we finally tore down the ponds for the season. And we didn't get all the dahlias dug, but there's time because as long as the ground doesn't freeze solid, it's fine. We'll do some more next weekend, maybe a little bit over Thanksgiving. So, but we did get all the ponds torn apart, and then the sensitive plants I got in the basement for storage. The hardy water lilies I sunk to the bottom of the pond because I keep my one pond set up, but all the stock tanks, they don't survive for the winter. Like, they will freeze and burst open if you have one super cold day. So, but yeah, that's all done. That's a good feeling because
I stopped fertilizing, and that's all I really do for.
Yeah. For you, that's all you need to do. That's totally fine. You don't need to tear anything down. But I quit fertilizing my stuff on Labor Day. Labor Day is always my last day.
So do you know who this is?
No.
So this is Keith. Killy Prince is Click's Image, Carl's son. Lobster Boy from the Clash.
Oh, good name. Good to see you.
So he's starting to make videos.
That's exciting.
If a mod want to drop the link to his channel in chat, people who want to subscribe and follow what he's doing.
That's awesome. Show us your lobster claws.
Show us your fish.
That's right. That's so awesome. Good job.
So you have a speaker at today's club meeting that's a plant guy. What's he going to be talking about?
So aquascaping, I guess. His name is it Sean Kelley? I don't know him. He's the secretary of, I think, the Michiana Club, which is so there's a part of Indiana known as the Region, which is up the part of Indiana up by Chicago. So that's where that club is located. And then he's also very active in the Chicago Area Plant Society, CAPS. So he has access to cool stuff, and he's bringing a bunch of stuff. Maybe I'll buy some stuff. I don't know. I'm not buying any stems, that's for sure. But if he has anything else that's interesting to me. And then I'm bringing, oh God, this is so heavy. I'm bringing all of this to get rid of it. So yeah. But yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting him. And then, so I spoke last week at the Motor City Club.
How'd that go?
It went really good. It was nice. There were some good questions. It was over Zoom, so technical difficulties. It's very difficult, but we made it happen. And then I immediately got invited to speak at the Southwest Michigan Club. And I'm going to. Is
that happening every time you speak? You get another gig, like
pretty much.
Starting to spread around.
We have a lot of local clubs around here. There are, I think, at least 3 clubs in Indiana. There's like 5 clubs in Ohio. There's several in Michigan. There's a lot of clubs around here in the Midwest. So, and you always need speakers. So if someone's within driving distance, they automatically book you. So yeah, we're gonna go there in person because it's on a Saturday. And yeah, so I don't know what they want me to talk about. I'm hoping it's a different talk. I'm getting tired of giving the CO2 talk, but it's
are you saying, hey, I also do a glowfish?
I do. Talk. I'm like, I have other talks. I could talk about something else.
I think I think when people hear glowfish talk, they're not as interested in glowfish, and so like they don't understand what the talk is about.
They don't know how fun that talk is, but just from giving both those talks at the Clash, people were way more excited about the glowfish talk. It got much more positive feedback, I think. The other talk is fine, the CO2 talk. And I'm going to get a pond plants talk together because people want to hear that. They still want to hear an unnamed future pond talk over the glowfish talk. Nobody wants.
You got to package that one differently, I think.
I know, I have. I'm like, it's really cool. It's
because like the CO2 talk is interesting if you want to set up a CO2 injected tank, whereas the glowfish talk is interesting even if you have no intention of keeping glowfish.
It's true. Jake is like, why would anyone want to hear your CO2 talk? CO2 is just not that hard, people. Just don't buy a cheap regulator. It sets itself up. It's not that hard. Because Jake is
you can make it as complicated as you want, though, which is what I've been trying to do.
Yeah, but you don't have to make it hard. It's a beginner talk.
Yeah, so, I recommend you don't make it hard, but
I recommend that also. I don't make it hard. I try to make it pretty pretty easy. Glowfish are spectacular, Zenny.
Yeah.
Especially those glowfish that Big Steve had at the Clash. Those were really pretty. They looked really good.
Oh, I should
get a picture of those. Yeah, I should get a picture of those because they look really, really good.
So is the latest glowfish, I don't remember where I saw this, but is the latest glowfish a pink Cory?
I have not kept up on it because nobody has asked for that talk. So I've had no reason to update it. So I don't know. I'm not surprised though. If somebody wants to hear that talk though, I will update it. So
wait, how many times have we said CO2?
How many times?
Just in relation to your talk. So I hope Mike is doing shots.
I hope so.
Like
God,
shots of Everclear.
Hammer drunk on a Monday afternoon. Yeah. But it was very nice to speak to the Detroit club. I'm glad they enjoyed it. So it was good. And Mike Fish Tank Barn says it was good. So that was good. So yeah, minor fame spreading. Soon I'll just do a circuit of all the clubs in the Midwest,
There you go.
Within driving distance. So and
maybe you should conclude every CO2 talk with like a sneak preview of the glowfish talk.
I should. That's a good idea.
Just like some highlights of it.
Yeah. So people from my club, they're like, we got to get Stephen to come to our club. I'm like, he lives in Louisiana.
There's nothing I can offer over there that I don't offer already here.
Yeah. I'm like, he's in Louisiana. They thought you were local. And they're like, oh. And I'm like, I guess he would live stream a talk, but like, Stephen doesn't want to give a talk in person. He would rather die.
Yeah, it's not my preference. Where like the people are real and they're looking at me and stuff.
Yeah. I'm okay with it. So it's I feel like we have to have our separate roles as a team. Your job is to do McStreamy and draw the fish. My job is to go give the talks. That is how we're successful as a team.
Yet I have rapped live.
It's true, you have, and you did a good job.
But several shots of bourbon beforehand.
I don't think you want to do that again.
I mean, it would have to be like the offer to do that was going to Fishtoberfest, free travel, free room.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's true. That was kind of a sweet offer. Yeah.
That is surprising to me that Zoom is still a thing. I feel like there's other meeting spaces that are better.
Yeah, I'm so used to Teams because every company I've worked for has used Teams. Jake uses Google Meet. I don't know. He says it's fine. Zoom, though, like, I don't know. It was difficult times getting that technology together. I was fine because I'm used to live streaming. So I have a setup going and all that. But we made it work. It was fine. It all worked out. And I wish I could have gone up there in person. But, a Thursday night, it's a couple hour drive for me to go up there. And I would have had to taken time off work. And, I just didn't want to do that. Also, I don't really want to drive that far by myself.
So when you're on Zoom, are people on camera watching you? Are people typing in chat questions as you're talking?
No. So I guess that didn't realize this. I only have one monitor when I stream. In my office, I have my two big monitors. So when I was looking at just the PowerPoint screen of my talk and I didn't see any people's faces or see their questions or any chat. So I felt like I was just giving a talk to like my cats.
See, I could do that. It's just like this in person when I'm seeing the people and I'm like overthinking their reactions and facial expressions. Yeah. Not a fan of that.
But they did have questions afterwards. And afterwards, they turned the camera and waved at me so I could wave at them. So that was good. So I wanted to see who was in the room. So
people were all together and you were on Zoom.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah,
So it wasn't
yeah.
like a virtual meeting. It was just a
No,
remote talk.
they had their regular meeting where they probably had their mini auction and their social time and their club business. So yeah. I mean, Fat Kitty is a discerning groomers and or viewers when he's awake. So
I can attest that propranolol is effective.
I have super low blood pressure. I don't think that's for me. Yeah. So Jody P, how are you feeling today?
Yeah, how are you doing?
We're worried about you. We're worried.
I mean, I think her body was just calling her to rest. Like, slow down.
And so at a certain point, you just gotta listen. So my plan is for next week that we have Jody P up here and we do a Tropical Fish Co. grand opening celebration. But Jody has to be better.
All right, you got 1 week. She says she still feels like hot effing garbage.
Oh. Flatbed Mike suggests you picture everyone in their underwear. I don't think that would help.
Or him in the Speedo. Just him.
I've seen your average fish club, and I'd like to picture everyone clothed.
What is the best crypt, and why is it Nuri?
Huh. I guess I don't agree with that necessarily.
Well, I agree, so I can tell you why it's Nuri.
Okay.
Because it's very versatile. It can grow even in like sand with no root tabs, in a nicely established tank with no CO2 injection. It'll respond to the light appropriately. It'll, small leaves, a little bit more stunted growth, but it's still there. And it stays low no matter what environment you grow it in. And so you can use it as a carpeting crypt. And the pattern on the leaves is my favorite. So, and also it's one of the few crypts that flowers underwater. If you like the way the flowers look. I know you're not a fan of them.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I guess I'm not really a huge fan of the way that one looks. Also, my other foregrounds always outcompete it. So it's not really a good option for me.
Oh, I make room for the Nuri. Nothing's out competing that.
I don't know what my favorite crypt is. I've never really thought about this. I'm a big fan of lucens and parva.
Well, what's your favorite big crypt and what's your favorite small crypt?
Big crypt. Ponegita folia is pretty cool. Also, I really like Balancy. Is really good looking, I think, from big crypts. Small crypts, I think I'm gonna go with the lucens. I think it's very valuable as an aquascaping plant. It's super slow growing, but it looks really, really good. It looks really, really good.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'll go with.
You don't like how it looks.
I don't know. I mean,
you're picky. Like you had all the plants. Like. You figured out what you like.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's ugly. I just, we like what we like. No.
What would be good stem plants for a sump on a grow out rack?
Interesting. So is this something you are just having to export nitrates? It's not really for looks, or do you care
if you don't care how it looks,
you don't care how it looks. You want something probably fast growing. I would say, what is that? Hygrophila polysperm or Hygrophila cherry leaf, Corymbosa cherry leaf. Nothing grows faster than that.
I would just say do guppy grass. Is that technically a stem?
You can sell that at your club too.
Yeah, you make some good money on guppy grass.
Money off that. That's a good one. Or hornwort. You can always sell that at your club. It's easy.
Hornwort is too messy though. If you want something as a filter,
So
people do use hornwort.
You can always sell it and you can always make money. And that's not a bad thing. Pretty much anything easy you can always make money from.
Yeah, if Keith was at the auction for the Clash, we were seeing guppy grass bags go for ridiculous money. more
this
than what I ever would
Java
expect.
fern narrow leaf is like $1,000 at a club auction, and I seriously have 12 bags of this. It's not
Leslie Perry,
$1,000 because it's just a club meeting. People didn't bring that kind of money, so. But
thanks for joining as a member, Leslie.
Welcome, Leslie. Welcome. Thank you.
I know your choice. You can only keep one, Crypts, Boost, or Anubius.
Crypts. They're much more versatile. I like Anubius also, but I think Crypts are more versatile. You can have tall ones, you can have short ones, you can have medium-sized ones. They come in lots of colors. They're easy to grow. Boost, I just don't really like Boost. I think it's fussy and it looks fine, but it doesn't look as good as Anubius.
It's a hard choice, but I like that if you really mess up your parameters horribly, Crypts are the one that recovers the fastest and the easiest.
I would agree with that. I mean, I really like Anubius too. I grow tons of it.
Same.
But, it's not that versatile of a plant. Whereas you can do a whole aquascapes and crypts. And you could grow nothing but crypts and be completely happy and have a great looking tank. So.
Yeah. Holy carpet's a crypt. I think Friday night I said holy crypt.
Holy crypt. Yeah, there you go.
See, Nick said I've recently started falling in love with Boost, so I'm conflicted. Previously, I would say Crypt. I really don't like Anubius, though. It's boring.
I mean, the boringness of it. I mean, it always looks good. It always looks nice. And Boost, I don't know. It's just a hair algae magnet, in my opinion.
I mean, I haven't had that experience with Boost, but the Boost addiction can get out of hand, and then you're thinking that you're buying a whole bunch of different varieties, but it's just that there's anarchy in terms of the common names, and so you'll buy 3 different names, you'll get the same damn plant, green leaves, even though it's called blue, pink, purple, whatever. It's. Yeah.
I really feel like there are better things in this hobby to blow your money on than Boost.
Probably, but yet I have hundreds of dollars worth of Boosts.
I mean, I'm all for people blowing their money in their hobby. Like I support you in it. I encourage you in it. I'm not in this to make money. I'm in this hobby to lose money, like as much as I can.
Yeah, the goal is to always be in the red.
Always. God, I don't want to accidentally make money at this hobby. So
don't make it a job.
Yeah. Fuzzy asks, will other things in your tank will need rebalancing? Now it's scrolled. Now that you've taken out so many plants, or do you think things are already dialed in enough? These are super stable tanks. They've been set up for years. I think it's fine. I am going to pull more stuff out of this, but Rome wasn't built in a day. And the problem is when you have not pulled out lots of stuff in a while, it kicks up lots of mulm and crap. And you can't see what you're doing. And it takes a couple of weekends to do this, and it has to kind of filter and recover. So I did like 2 big 90% water changes on each of these tanks last night. And that helps it too. It just gets rid of the debris and the mulm, but things are really, really stable. I don't think anything is going to happen. One time I did a massive trim in this one, and like all of the crypts died back. They just went, oh, but they all regrew. The fish though are happy. They have room to swim again.
Yeah.
So they're fine.
Whenever you do a big trim like this, you do create a slightly different nutrient concentration for a time, but it's not enough that it's going to like kill unless you're running super high energy like I am in the living room tank, where there's a nitrate fluctuation or something, and it shows in the tank because it's everything is a delicate balance. Because stems, they grow so fast that they will abandon their old leaves at the drop of a hat as soon as they detect a different environment.
I mean, I'm running a fairly high energy system in both of these, especially this tank. is pretty high
the
energy.
plants themselves are not ones that grow like weeds. Yeah.
And I have so many immersed plants because of my hydroponic wall that it really takes a lot to knock it off its equilibrium. And I don't really worry about it. I mean, these have been set up for years. I feel like it takes 6 months to get a tank really, really stable.
Yeah.
I think 6 months is the right answer. So once a tank is 6 months old, you can really mess with it. But you don't really want to pull up every crypt in your plant at once because you won't be able to see what you're doing. So
and that's also one annoying thing about doing a high energy tank with stems is you can't just trim the tops off of stems forever. You can for some of them you can do it like 3 times, others maybe more, but you're constantly pulling out well-rooted stems and stirring all that crap up, and you got to do it way more often than you have to do it with crypts like you're doing. Like it can become a like almost a monthly ritual where you're mucking up your tank.
Yeah, and I've done that before, and there's a reason I just don't keep a lot of stems because it's
just over it
too much. Yeah. I'm just over it. I really do prefer the look of crypts and Java ferns and Anubias better, so that's why that's mostly what I grow. So, but these 2 tanks are really, really stable. They do occasionally get algae, sometimes just some seasonal things. It happens that stuff will crop up. Or like it's time to clean the filter, which I clean the canisters. I just cleaned it a couple weeks ago. And, so I only clean it twice a year. So
Noelle says, hey, honey, Kelley said it was okay for me to go spend some more money at the LFS. Have to. Kelley said so.
I totally support you in this, Noelle. Go forth and blow money on your hobby.
Will Bulbitis grow really bigger, and how long does it grow big, and does Java fern latch on to decorations and gravel?
Java fern will latch on to anything at a certain point. You do want to anchor it to rock though to start, is what I would recommend, or wood, something. Bulbitis, if you have CO2, it will get enormous. So it's kind of like exponential growth. So you put a little piece in, you'll be like, oh, it's doing nothing, it's doing nothing, it's doing nothing. And then one day you turn around and you're like, oh God, it's taken over the whole tank. The last time I had it in this tank, I pulled it out. It seriously filled a trash bag. It was so much. I didn't have room for it. And I sent all of it to Johnny when he worked at Dan's Fish. And he put all of it in one corner of a tank. And I'm like, Johnny, you can spread that out. And he just said, no.
No. Can't be bothered with that.
No. So, but if you don't have CO2, good luck. It's super fucking slow.
It's really slow.
Just so slow. So, I mean, it will grow, but it will never grow as well. It's like Java fern. Java fern is never going to look as good.
Now, I don't know if Bulbitis has a maximum size or not. Like if it depends on the size of the tank. I mean, I don't know. I have pieces that, I mean, I guess, I don't know, like they get pretty tall, like those leaves.
I mean, I had pieces that were like that tall in this 90. They were so huge. And I just couldn't deal with it anymore. I could not see my fish. It was too much. So, but if I had a 220, would I keep that plant again? I don't know. Maybe. I like the look of it. Maybe. Here's the thing. It's a cash cow at a club auction.
Yep. In fact, all these things that Corey Bruce just mentioned are cash cows. Bulbitis, subwassertongue, and Java fern windelove.
Not so much the windelove at class auction.
Oh,
but
really?
if you have good-looking Java fern like this, let's put it this way, if you just have CO2 grown Java fern, because it always looks really, really good when you grow it with CO2, and it never, ever looks as good if you don't have CO2. You will make so much money. Now, I'm not going to make so much money because this is not an ordinary club auction. This is just a meeting, and I don't know if people will bring much cash. Also, I don't care. I'm not trying to make any money. But if this were at the Clash auction, this would be like $30 probably. Unless it's like the end of the day and nobody has any money left, which can also happen. But if this one at the beginning of the day, I don't know, it could get bid up to like $40 or something, which is just dumb in my opinion. So easy to grow. So I literally have 12 bags of this.
Yeah, I just think people who buy that stuff, they don't really want to think about plants. They just want the plants for the fry, for the breeding, to hold eggs, whatever. And they will hold on to those plants because as slow as they grow, they're also a little bit slow to die. So it'll get them through a lot of breeding cycles before they got to replace it. And they'll just replace it.
I just think that people have been sold a bill of goods that Java fern is an easy plant that doesn't need CO2, because it does not do well with CO2.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy to keep alive.
It never looks good. It doesn't die, but it never looks good, and it hardly grows.
Yeah.
And it looks amazing with CO2. And the thing is, there are other plants that will do a lot. They'll do just fine without CO2. They'll do just fine. Like crypts, you can grow really good looking crypts without CO2.
Mm-hmm.
They do melt back though at first, but that's true for everyone.
Yeah, they come back.
Yeah, and they come back. So Lisa the Wolf says she loves her Java fern and Windelove. It's so pretty in her coral teacup platy tank. Oh, that's good. I'm not a huge fan of that one. It's okay. I have staghorn. That one looks pretty good, but for me, nothing tops good old narrow leaf Java fern. It's the easiest to grow and the best looking. So I love it.
I do like the traditional Java fern, like narrow leaf, needle leaf, and the regular kind.
Yeah.
Just nice solid green leaves that aren't like riddled with a bunch of sporophytes and crap, that because whenever those leaves start to deteriorate, it starts to panic reproduce.
Yeah, they look good. And like so down in Houston, the Sensky brothers, what is their shop? Is it 80G, I think? Yeah. So they've been like big aquascapers for a really, really long time. And they do aquascapes, low maintenance ones that are in people's homes. So they can't get in there and trim all the time. And they're like, thank goodness for narrow leaf Java fern, because it is the most useful plant. And it's true. I mean, if you have CO2, it always looks good. Always looks good.
Yeah. So Nick would like to know, do we like Laganandra? I just got convinced it's great and bought Bleeding Heart.
Ooh, fun. It's really, really, the thing is, like, you need to, my biggest problem with it is it's so slow growing.
It's the slowest growing plant that I have.
Yeah, it gets overtaken by other plants that I have, and it gets choked out. But now that I have a bunch of room cleared out, maybe I should try it again.
Like I have the Laganandra Meboldii red, round, whatever. With CO2 injection and moderate light, I get a leaf a month. And if I change the environment or if I move it, all of those leaves, you can just say goodbye to them. So find where you're going to put it and vow to never move it unless you want to start over with it.
I don't think that's for me, because it will just get choked out by
it's real
something
slow.
else. Yeah, I really struggle with that kind of plant. So.
But it looks great. I really like it. It's not one that I rely on for a quick escape. It's definitely a playing the long game with that one.
And I don't think I'd recommend it without CO2 because it's so slow with it.
Probably not. I would like to see what it does with CO2. Like maybe one day you're in retirement and breaking down a tank and you remember that you had this Laganandra and now it's got like 4 or 5 leaves.
That's so slow.
So where can you buy narrow leaf Java fern? Anne would like to know.
Where did I buy this? I don't remember where I bought it. I bought very little of it and it turned into a ton of it very quickly. Yeah. Club auctions are a good place.
Yeah.
If you just come to my house, I'll give you some.
Does the co-op have it, or they just have regular?
I don't know if they do. The narrow leaf looks so much better.
Java fern. They've got Windelove and regular Java fern.
The narrow is the one that looks so good.
Sometimes if you Okay, Dustin's is a place. If you join Planet Tank Quick Auctions on Facebook, sometimes people are like selling their giant piles of it.
That's true. You know, it would be. Can you make just a post in that forum asking if anybody has it? I don't think they allow that kind of post.
In the co-op?
You're in the Planet Tank Quick Auction.
I don't know. I don't know what the rules
are. They allow that kind of post. Because like somebody would surely have someone to sell you some. I just don't really ship plants because I am too lazy for that. Also, it's about to get cold here. Like it was it got down to 26 degrees last night. So, you know.
Also, Nick, if you are starting a boost addiction, and you're not part of that Planet Tank Quick Auctions, get on that immediately, because as soon as it warms up again, the boost posts are just out of control.
Yeah, that's a good. I wish Facebook is just such a shitty platform. Like,
I mean, yeah,
you don't get enough.
The drawback is that it's Facebook.
For that group is the problem. Though that has probably saved me a lot of money. But yeah, once you get to know certain sellers, you can just email them and ask them if they have it. Because I doubt Lee May has narrow leaf Java fern because it's not fancy enough for her.
No, she's fancy. She's got to make room for her Brownie Ghost 2011 and her Snow White Impossible Anubias.
I know, she's too fancy.
But, Aquafinder's got an In Search Of section. There you go.
Oh, there you go. That's good. And Zenny said she thought Aquatic Arts had some, but aren't they closing soon? I heard that.
I don't know.
Did I make that up, though? Is that like a figment of my imagination? Maybe. I don't know. So
yeah, I don't know. I haven't ordered from them in a long time.
So Lisa says that, yes, the co-op does send heat packs with their plants. Yes, you can safely order from them year-round. They do a wonderful job shipping. But most hobbyists don't like to ship when it's cold because we don't want to take the risk. But the co-op does a really good job. And if you get stuff that is dead on arrival, they will replace it because they have the best customer service. Because they have the best customer service rep. Her name is Candy, and she's wonderful. And I hope she's listening so she can hear me say how wonderful she is because she's the best.
Hi, Candy.
Hi, Candy. We love you.
Fancy like Applebee's or Dollar Tree? No, like Chili's. Just a step up.
A step above that.
Yeah. And so see, Holly was asking about KG Tropicals. I just checked. They just have the regular Java fern as well.
Yeah. Where's it to get it? I wonder if my fish store would have it. My fish store is a really good plant selection. The one in Indianapolis that I go to. The Reef. Aquarium Plants Factory. I have never ordered from there, but I haven't ordered from there because I've never heard anything good. But I've never ordered from there, so I can't say.
I'm trying to remember if there was when I was beginning the plant obsession, I ordered from all kinds of places, even eBay. And
yeah,
I killed a lot of plants, but it wasn't because of the source. It's just because I didn't have things figured out, and just doing trial and error. So I don't know. What I would imagine is that they're selling farmed plants and probably not doing any kind of conversion to them, which is not necessarily a bad thing, especially if they've got something for sale that you can't find anywhere else and the price is right on it and you're confident that you can convert it yourself. Then as long as they're not sending you dead mush, then I think it's fine.
And for narrow leaf Java fern, as long as it doesn't freeze, it's fine. There's no conversion period for it. It's fine. I mean, the stuff I got originally was farmed and it didn't matter at all. So it's very easy to grow. Chi-Chi's Aquatic Dreams. He's on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
I have never bought from him, but I really do like his memes. So, I mean, he makes good memes. I've heard good things. He would probably have narrow leaf Java fern. He would probably, if he doesn't have it like for sale, he might have some in his own tanks he could sell for you. So that's an option because he's also a hobbyist. So
I mean, give it a try. The only plant store that annoys me the where I can say like, be careful, it's hit or miss, is Boost Plant.
Yeah,
but I still order from them.
I do too.
Sometimes they got stuff
really
that I want and I can't find anywhere else. So I'm like, all right, fine. We'll give you a shot. I'm gonna get mad if you send me crap.
No, I feel the same way. I would not order from them in December, though. I would not do it. No, they will send you dead.
I think they do help you if you email them and you're willing, you have the patience.
Yeah.
Oh, Aqua Rocks, Colorado. I've ordered from them too. They've
have I ordered plants from them? I don't remember if I have or not. I have ordered many things from them and had good experiences though. So you can
Jody, post whatever links you want as long as it's not to porn. It's fair game.
Or post if it's good porn, I guess you could. I don't know.
We'll pull it up in the middle of the stream just to verify.
Sure, why not? This is not for kids.
Even though there are absolutely kids here currently, but you know, it's not our responsibility.
It's the risk you take.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jody, and you should also post links to Tropical Fish Co. because everybody should be checking them out, buying fish from them. You know how I told you to blow lots of money on your hobby? There's a good place to do it. Spend money there.
Yeah. So, Dade, I wouldn't recommend Laganandra as a beginner like trial plant.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it without CO2 or with goldfish or as a beginner.
Yeah, goldfish isn't that kind of hit or miss, like what plants they'll allow to stay in one spot or even live.
Catfish. There are a lot of catfish out there. Okay, are you talking about a pygmy cory or are you talking about like I don't know, a
channel cat?
A channel cat. Can you keep a channel cat in a 10-gallon?
For a time.
Sure, why not? So, yeah, I just would put that plant out of your mind for now.
Yeah, it's a lot of time and work, and there's pretty plants that don't require as much.
Yeah. There's all those crypts you can grow that are so nice. Grow some of those.
Crypts are awesome. Hey, honey, Kelly said to head down to Aqua Rocks, Colorado, and order from Tropical Fish Co. and spend all the money.
It's true, I did.
That's all right. So Aqua Rocks is nearby. Noel, forgot about that. So
it's a nice place to shop. Tommy gives really good customer service.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, the cool thing about there is he has like the scaping dojo. So you can pick out your rocks and sort of, you know, you build your own scape. And then so I was visiting him and he boxed them up and shipped them home for me in flat rate boxes. It was super nice because I was not going to travel home with 50 pounds of rocks.
Was that to scape your nano tank, your 20-gallon?
Yeah.
And how many boxes did he have to put all that in? I'm just curious because I need to order more rocks, and I'm just trying to do that without leaving the house.
Yeah, just a couple of flat rate boxes. It wasn't even that expensive because it was flat rate boxes they shipped in. So yeah, it wasn't bad to ship it at all. Also, like shipping from Colorado is not too bad for me. I'm not that far from it, I guess.
Oh, true.
So, yeah.
It's flat rate, so it doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah, it wasn't, and it just wasn't bad. But I was not about to pack 50 pounds of rocks in my suitcase. Like, it's not a good idea. So, but anyways, yeah, Tommy he's very helpful, and they have non-rock stuff there that's really nice. I bought filters there. I bought my Chihiro's light there. He doesn't sell Chihiro's lights anymore, but I did buy it there. So, yeah, I've had good experiences there.
New Local Austin's got the goldfish with the flower horn energy.
There you go. Every goldfish is different. They have very different personalities. And I have kept goldfish for many, many years, but I keep them in ponds where they behave very differently in the tanks. So please direct all of your goldfish questions to New Local Austin.
I'm going to look at these band links for plant sellers.
Well, that's cool. So Foxhen says, I've ordered boxes of rocks from Aqua Rocks before, and they came in great. Buy enough to get the free shipping. Here you go. But it's not too bad of shipping if you don't. Yeah, they're good to order from. It's
I need more rocks because the boost growth is getting a little bit out of hand, and I need to attach the boost to things. And
the best rocks for boosts is dragonstone.
Yep, and that's what I'm out of. All I have left is mountain stone, and I don't like to put mountain stone or Sirius stone in CO2 injected tanks because all it does is increase the KH.
I have just box after box after box of dragonstone on the porch that I got from that Aquashella competition.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I should use some of it. I really like that. That's a good, it looks good and it doesn't change your KH and it's super easy to plant in. It's a good rock. It's a good rock.
Yeah, I have the Band app installed. I didn't know that Band was for anything other than buying things, because that was my introduction to Band, was when you couldn't sell fish on Facebook anymore, and so everyone went to Band. But Lillian's Band director uses Band to notify us about Band things.
Who knew? Who knew? I mean, I guess it's in the name, but
yeah,
I had no idea.
I mean, I don't know if she found that because it said Band and she thought it was for Band, or I mean, I still don't quite understand Band. I don't think I ever will.
I don't understand Band either. People buy and sell rainbows on it, but I always forget it exists. So
yeah. Band is impossible to use. I've given up. I mean, if you know who's selling the things, then go there. And just like the Planet Tank quick auctions, I make contacts and then I just hit up those people. So I contact Lee May or Joe Harvey primarily for plants.
Yeah, like I no longer buy from Marcel off of Aquabid. I just email him and then I can pick them up at his house.
Oh no. So, is that a personal message to you, Jenna? Like asking?
Oh.
No. Friday is your birthday. I just remember that. You're not working the concession stand. Oh.
Oh, God, worst birthday ever. I mean, my birthday is in like 3 weeks, something. But I'm going to go to yoga and get my hair done on that day. So that's the plan. I can pick up from Marcel. Well, so he lives in Madison. My sister lives in Madison. I go there for Christmas. And so I've picked up my fish from him. So yeah.
So
save on
lumens, number of LEDs, or wattage for cheap Amazon LED lights. Nycrew, Higer.
I don't really I don't know that directly translates into more par. Par is really
so if you're doing a non-CO2 injected tank, every single one of those lights, and I have a bunch of Nycrews, I have a bunch of Higers, and I got the Fluval 3.0s, I got a Fluval Aqua Sky, I have a Glorium and some other brands I probably can't think of because they're like some string of letters from Amazon. But I have all of those cheap lights, and every single one of them are too bright for a low tech tank. And so
unless it's
dimmable,
really deep.
Yeah, even
like
still,
90, this 90, you need a lot of light to penetrate to the bottom.
I don't even think without CO2 injection, I think it's still.
My tank is deeper than yours. I think it's a couple inches deeper.
Maybe. But what I'm saying is those cheap lights that are
all
advertised as plant lights.
Yeah.
Make sure they're dimmable, and that's really the only thing you really want to worry about.
Unless you raise them up, you can also do that, but dimming is easier.
I like the dimming.
It's just we are not living in the timeline anymore where, the time when I first started keeping aquarium plants, where you had to pay a lot of money to get adequate light.
Yeah.
And it was still barely adequate.
Like brightness is not hard to find.
Not an issue anymore.
Yeah, this is so when I'm shopping for a light as God Mode 13403. Do we know this person? Are they new? Welcome.
I don't know, but hello.
The only thing to pay attention to is par and a full light spectrum, assuming they don't fake those results. If you're looking for high par, they can be incorrectly reported for sure. And a lot of the cheap light manufacturers just tell you the lumens.
And all light is full light spectrum if it has white light. And they all have some white light. Now, is it aesthetically pleasing for you? I can't say.
And because that's what I look for is the proper. I like the narrow band spectrum because the RGB, you can adjust it and look however you want.
Right.
Like we have essentially the same light on your 90 and my 90 behind me, and you can see that they are vastly different. And all it has to do is with our settings.
Because I don't have really many red fish, and I just don't like the look of that. But I'm pumping a lot more blue light over my tanks probably than you are. And I have a lot of blue fish, and I just like that look better. But our plants will grow the same.
Yep.
It doesn't matter.
It'll just be
plants can use all wavelengths of light except green, and they can even use some green. So it just doesn't matter. And white light contains all the colors of the spectrum anyways.
The GIPG, man, these handles are really throwing me off. So that's Peter. Okay.
And
I
wonder what GIPG stands for.
I was trying to think of something clever, and I'm just
Great International
Plant Guy.
There you go.
Sure. But yeah, shopping for lights now I think is easy. You're kind of overwhelmed with choices, but it's really more of an illusion of choice. They're all kind of the same.
I mean, if you want to spend bucks at a certain point, you're looking for aesthetics and an app that you like.
When you go to like higher end, and
I
would say,
but at lower end, look for a dimmer.
If you're looking for the higher end, I would say skip the Fluval 3.0 or 4.0, whatever it is, and go straight to a Chihiros or a Weak Aqua. Like Nick said, I have a couple of Weak Aquas, and other than the app being a little bit clunkier than Chihiros, I like the lights just as much as Chihiros.
Yeah. I'm just not willing to put up with a shittier app. I already don't really like the Chihiros app. It's fine. I've made my
it works.
I've made my peace with it, but I'm not willing to do anything harder. Just not. So
set it and then like close the app, and hopefully you don't have to open it ever again.
Stan Pittman says, made my first tropical fish co order today. Red cauliflower swordtails and red tail goodeids.
I'm going to be making an order soon.
Nice.
I saw Jody said that they're going to be posting more fish on Wednesday.
I'm excited. I think this is awesome. Everybody buy all of them. I gave you permission to spend money. Go forth and do it.
There we go.
I know. Corey Bruce says, I like Kelley's light more than Stephen's. There you go.
Yep. And you can have whichever one you want, and you can change it every day if you want. I wouldn't, but
you can. Boy, I wouldn't do that either.
I think the camera makes mine look a little bit more red than it is in person, and it does. True. The camera is kind of making the fish look a little faker than when we look at it in person.
And I also have a light here on my tank, and it's a warm temperature ring light because that makes me look less ugly. I think that's important. And there's also my house lights they're kind of on a warmer setting, so maybe that influences it a little bit.
And these are pretty pretty contrasting settings. You can find something in between the more blue that you got and the deeper red I got.
And the boost plant, the The Chihiro set has lots of presets. You can try those, and you can kind of. I think I'm using the shrimp setting.
I've made my own setting, but yeah, there's a bunch of
I used the
presets
shrimp
for
setting,
it.
and then I dimmed it down from that. So I just like the way it looked. But you can do whatever you want, and it's just fine. Oh, Jody says that Matt and Melissa filled in. Oh, that's good because Jody, it's very important that you rest. You have to get better. We don't want you to get worse. Okay, Foxanne has a Monstera question. All right. I have a Monstera growing from my tank and one growing in a pot. The leaves from the one growing from the tank drips water from them. The potted ones does not. Why? Well, so plants can do something called guttation, where they have so much root pressure of water, it will actually come out of their stomata. And you actually see it from plants sometimes in the morning. They get morning dew on them. Some of that is guttation. So
first time that happened, I thought my roof was leaking because I had pothos grow up like to the ceiling, and then water started dripping on my head.
Oh gosh. Yeah, it's called guttation. So so that's why. And I guess if you don't like it, I don't know if there's anything you can do about it. You would have to remove it from your tank and grow it in a pot. So
I think the reason the tank looks pinkish on the top is just my bad videography. I didn't do any color correction. I set up a tripod for the green screen. I filmed the tank for like 10 or 15 minutes, and I didn't realize the camera tries to adjust to the color it thinks it's seeing, and it kind of went all in on the pink. I need to get an update. This is from July.
Some colors are really hard to photograph. Like my blue water lilies outside, not inside. I can never photograph them. It always pinks them out, like pink and purples them out. It's really hard to capture. So
Matt says, I'll announce this here first. Anyone who places an order this week at tropicalfish.co, Fishfam link will cover the total up to $200. If you want to enter and not buy, email matt@fishfam.link. So enter what? Just to get clarification on this, because holy crap. So yeah, Jen is asking for clarification. Are you offering to cover up to $200 total on your end, or up to $200 per order?
I don't think you can do that. Okay, so it's a giveaway. It's a giveaway. That makes more sense. Gotcha. That's a really good giveaway, Matt. Wow, that's really nice of you. Well, there you go. There you go.
So one winner, Fishfam link will cover the total of one order up to 200. Gotcha. Okay.
Wow. Well,
nice. So go place your order this week before 5 p.m. So order to win, order for a chance to win. And then I think he said if you're not going to order, email Matt. So anyway, the rules can be worked out, I guess, but that's an awesome giveaway.
We need Dee Dee to do the rules.
Yeah. I want to hear them read really fast.
I know. That's awesome. And I don't know. I just sort of feel like I have a premonition that maybe we'll have a giveaway next week. I don't know.
Just feel better, Jody, and we can do it.
I mean, Jody has to feel better. Like she has to really concentrate on that. She has to like sleep really hard and lie down really effectively. It's just, yeah. Dee Dee is great at rules. It's true. Oh, Eric says a legal elf is available. It's Candy is here. Candy says just email Matt whether he plays an order or not. He likes emails.
CC Candy on it too.
Yeah, CC Candy on it.
Somebody want to email Candy and find out when the root tabs are coming out.
Oh,
I don't care who. Everyone can.
Just everybody. Everybody ask her. Well, everyone, it is time
you gotta go, don't you? Okay.
To my fish club meeting. But thank you, everyone. Hopefully, Jody will be better by next week. But if she's not, That's okay. We will wait for her. She needs to get better. We're not going anywhere. But thank you, everyone. And we'll see you all next week.
Right. Bye.
Bye, everyone.